So here's the deal. In 2023, I started my YouTube channel more. I tried to do a lot more creative work and really just kind of express myself more through YouTube and through video and learning a lot more while I'm at it. Now, in 2024, I decided to spice things up a little bit, take more video, create more memories, hold more memories, and really just put it all together. Let's take a look at what I've done so far this winter in 2024 and leading up to the greatest time of year in Chicago, spring and summer. I got home in time from Arizona to go to New Year's at a local favorite of mine, Beauty Bar. Met up with some friends, pictured here, Eric. And what's great about Beauty Bar is they do emo and pop punk music every Sunday night with one of the greatest DJs in the city. Always have a good time there and really love hanging out. I also go to another emo night at the Burlington in Chicago, and as you saw there, always see some friends and hang out and have a really good time. It was very cold and very covered in snow. The Burlington bathroom has a little bit of a fame for internet pictures, especially on Instagram, from people who hang out or swing through.
She didn't love you.
That is also true, but it was 2019.
Got to hang out with the homies and see a few shows at Reed's Local. Always a good time there. And then things like this happen. Then I hung out at Streeter's Tavern with my good friends, Michelle and David. We went from there to another one of my favorite places in the entire city, Clark Street Ale House, where I have a lot of friends that work, and really it's just always a good time. We took a nice little walk on the way over there, and David and Michelle were fighting about different places and different bars that were nearby after getting our McDonald's. We met some great dogs. They were so cute. Love seeing dogs at the bars. Then we went out to see a very different kind of place, a hipster-ish indoor putt-putt, mini golf, whatever you want to call it, that serves drinks and is basically just a glorified Instagram modeling agency in a lot of cases. We fit in well with me having my camera. They do have a great view from their top floor over West Loop in Chicago, just kind of viewing out over everything. None of us were doing too great, but we all had some fun. We did get a couple holes in one, so obviously we had a lot of fun with that part of it. They got two different courses there, and both of them are very different. We ended up at Revel and Rye quickly after, and ate some pizza and lost our minds to early 2000s rap and pop punk and emo and all different kinds of music. Me gnawing on a piece of pizza, going through Pretty Boy swag. A couple of friends and I also took a nice little trip to the Adler Planetarium and had what we called a tourist day, where we walked through the planetarium, saw a lot of different sights. Once again, Eric and Taylor with me. Got some great shots of the city, learned a lot, got to see a lot of space stuff. I'm a huge space nerd. I grew up wanting to be an astronaut. Instead, I play games on the internet. So, I mean, kind of winning and kind of losing. Eric with his impression of Nixon. Got to see the Mars rovers and just kind of see everything. Like I said, I'm a big space nerd. It was a really, really good time. And there's me with a little model of the flag. Taylor's also in a local band called Malort and Savior, and well, here you go.
All the small things, true care, true things. I'll take one look, you're right, that's true. Always, I know you'll be.
It was a really good show. We had a lot of fun. The band was always very energetic and having a good time. And then for some reason, I ended up on stage singing a Fall Out Boy song. I'm not going to subject you guys to that because my voice was blown out by the time I got up there, but got some fun times and hanging out on stage, so always cool. Then we went out for St. Patrick's Day, David and Michelle and I, and they were not too happy with me that night. So later in the month of March, local Chicago band Beach Bunny had their 500 million plays of their hit song Prom Queen, or their streams on Spotify, and we had a prom. Me and a bunch of friends all dressed up in our prom best. I was wearing a bow tie. It was very cute. And hung out, listened to some music, saw some DJ friends do a set. A couple of other bands played, and realistically, it was just an all-out fun time. I love seeing this band in Chicago. I've been following their stuff for many, many years at this point, and they always just put on a good, fun set, and people are always losing their minds, as you saw with the crowd surfer about partway through this video. I wish I remembered a little bit more of this night. I had so much fun that some memories were a little foggy the next day, but realistically, they played a lot of good songs, much of their discography, and just had a great time. Lily, John, and the rest of the band always put on a good show, and it's always fun. And then I ended up singing some more karaoke. I will subject you to a little bit of this, but realistically, I ended up at Reed's Local singing karaoke more times in this quarter than I have ever before. So it was definitely an interesting time for me. I'm not usually a karaoke guy. My voice is very different than it used to be in my youth. I used to sing a lot, but here you go. And as always, me taking the train home. But realistically, I did a lot more this quarter. I played a lot of games. I put out a lot of reviews. These are just the 4 I could think of off the top of my head and really get any video for or anything like that. But thank you guys for hanging out. It's always really fun to make these kind of videos and be able to just put stuff out. Thank you for watching.